Hello, guys. Good evening.
Hello,
Good
teacher.
evening, teacher.
Good night, teacher.
Hello, hello. Okay, so today we're going to continue with the second part of Unit 1. And to start with this, I want to do this activity with you. Okay, yesterday we were studying something in a specific. What was yesterday's topic? Do you remember, Abby?
Sorry, teacher. I don't listen.
Yes, what was yesterday's topic?
How much and how many?
No, was not yesterday. Was
There is,
something else.
there are.
We reviewed the is, there are, and something else.
There isn't.
Mm-mm.
I. Um,
Was?
Countable and countable.
Yes, exactly. Countable and uncountable now. Okay, Damari, tell me, what is countable? What are countable nouns?
Uncountable.
No. Okay, this one.
Sorry, no listen. Excuse me, teacher.
Oh, countable nouns.
Please. Yes.
Okay. Help me with this to read it.
These are nouns we can count.
Yes. Okay, they are countable nouns. And let's see, Adolfo, uncountable nouns.
Sorry. I don't listen. Sorry.
Okay, uncountable. Just repeat this.
Okay. These are notes we can count.
Yes, exactly. That you cannot count it. Okay, so today class we're going to study with, hit me a second, with this one. These two expressions that I showed you at the beginning, how much and how many. Now, I will show you some pictures of them and you have to select what is the correct for each noun. Okay, let me ask Adelina. Which would you choose?
How many apples are there?
Yes, okay, good. Now, David.
How many sisters have you got?
Okay, how many? Yes. Now, let's see. Abby.
how much water is there?
Yes. Okay. Now, let's see. Damari.
How much meat is there in the fridge?
Yes, exactly. Now, let's see. Adolfo.
How many oranges are there?
Yes. Okay. Then, Rodrigo.
How much use is there?
Okay. Now, Abby. Sorry, the previous.
How much bread have, espérame. How much bread have we got?
Yes. How much bread have we got? Okay, then Damari. Okay, Damari. Yes, no, I cannot hear you. Now let's ask Adelina.
How much butter is there in the fridge?
Yes, how much butter? Okay, Damari, I don't know what happened, but we cannot hear you. No. Okay, Rodrigo.
How much sugar is there?
Yes, exactly. How much sugar? Yes. And now let's see. Let's ask David.
How many tomatoes do you need to make a salad?
How many exactly? How many? And Adolfo, the next one.
How many biscuits do you want?
How many? Yes. Okay, and Vladimir.
Just to check, let me see. How many mangoes are there?
Yes, that will be how many? Okay. Abby, help me with the next one.
How much flour is there?
How much? Yes. And let's see the last one. Adelina, help me.
How much butter do you need for the cake?
How much? How much? How much butter do you need for the cake? Okay, guys, hold on. So now, as you can see, we have two different expressions that you classify them between uncountable and countable nouns. Let's, okay, help me to read this, Rodrigo. When we use many.
Use the word many when the noun is countable. How many cows? How many games? Too many chocolate bars.
Yes. Okay, pretty good. Now, Abby, help me with this. When we use much.
Use the word much when the noun is uncountable. How much ketchup? How much petrol? Too much sugar.
Yes. Okay, that would be like a pile of sugar, something like that. That's why it looks like. But yes, it's sugar. Okay, guys. So we have these two expressions and they are also known as like quantifiers when you don't want to use a specific number to talk about nouns, you use them. Many and much. Many if you talk about countable, much if you talk about uncountable. Now, I want to show you some slices with some pictures and you have to guess what is the best complement. Okay, if I show you this picture and we have children, Adelina, which one would you choose? Many or much?
Much.
Let's see. No. Many. Why?
Many. Because it's countable.
Yes, exactly. Because you can count them. Set? Yes, we use many. Okay. In this one, we have there was so noise coming from inside the classroom that I couldn't hear myself think. Abby.
I think there was so much noise coming from inside the classroom that I couldn't hear myself think.
Yes, exactly. Much. Because it's uncountable. It's an abstract element, noise. You cannot count it, right? So that would be much. Okay, now let's see. Vladimir.
I wonder how many. Yes, how many?
Mhm.
Sorry. I wonder how much honey my bees will produce this year.
Because we are talking about honey and not about bees, not about the picture. It's about honey, and that is a creamy substance, so that's why it's uncountable. Yes, so that would be much. Okay, now Rodrigo, personally,
Sorry, teacher. ¿Qué hay que hacer?
you have to select between much or many.
Much.
Much?
No, many, perdón.
Ah, no, okay, many. Why is many and not much? Why? Any idea? Because chocolate, it's countable or it's uncountable? What do you think? Rodrigo? Tell me.
Countable.
It depends. Could be both. Could be countable and uncountable. If you are talking just about chocolate, that is uncountable. But we have a specific measuring unit in this. We have bars of chocolate. So that's why you use many chocolate bars and not much. Mhm.
Okay, teacher, thanks.
Okay, well done. Now let's see, Melvin. What about this one?
Good evening, teacher.
Hello, good evening.
I can't believe how much water you have spilled on the floor.
Okay. Yes, I can't believe how much water you have spilled on the floor. Okay. Now let's see. Adolfo, what about this? Grams of sugar.
Much.
Much? No. That
Oh,
would
sorry,
be
sorry, sorry. Yeah, many. Yes.
many, exactly. Because we have a specific measuring unit. That is grams. Yes, grams. Grams of sugar. Just sugar, it's uncountable. But if you say grams, it's countable. How many grams? Yes. Now, what happened, guys? This is important, so pay attention to this. If you talk about money, okay, and help me with this, Vladimir. Help me to read.
Okay, what about money? When talking about money, we would ask, how much money do you have? This is because the word money can refer to notes, coins, pennies, pounds, and a lot of other currencies. Therefore, it is uncountable noun.
Okay, but what happens if you want to ask about a specific coin? You will say, what? Continue, Vladimir.
You would say, how many um 20p coins do you have?
20, that would be 20 coins. That at that speed, it's not on that. Well, that could be 20. 20 coins do you have? Let's eliminate it. Yes. Okay, 20 coins do you have? Why? Because, okay, that's why, let me specify this. That will be 20, this one. Okay, that was the letter P. Now, let's read it again. Vladimir, please. That will be? How many?
How many 20 pennies coins do you have?
Yes. Okay, and why? Why happened?
This is because 20 pennies coins are a countable noun.
Yes, thanks. So it means that if you're talking about money, but if you have a specific coin or a specific bill, you can count it because you are separated. You are dividing the quantity. So that's why you can use how many 20 pennies coins do you have. So that's why you can use many and much with money at the same time. Now, recap. Let's see. Melvin, help me to read.
If a noun is countable, use many.
Okay. And
If the noun is uncountable, use much.
yes, okay, guys, that's how we use it. So how many at the end with countable nouns. And we can answer two different ways because you can count them. You can give it two possible answers. Let's see. Adelina, if I ask how many apples are there, what could be the two possible answers?
There is an apple
And
and there are two apples.
yes, exactly. Because with countable, you can say that you can talk about singular or plural. So you can say there is and there are. But if you talk about uncountable and you have how much, like how much milk is there, Melvin, what is the only possible answer?
There is some milk.
Yes, and it's possible to say there are some milk. Melvin?
No, because it's uncountable.
Yes, I cannot say it exactly because it's uncountable and you cannot create plurals with uncountable. Okay, now, and I bring this exercise, guys, and you have to tell me, according to the question, what is the best option? How much? How many? Okay, let's see. Let me open the list. Let me ask Rodrigo, what could be in number 2?
How much?
How much? Yes, how much? Now let's see Damari. Number 3.
How much? How much?
How much? Try to read the full sentence. How much
How
is?
much cheese is there?
Yes, okay. Adolfo, number 4.
How much? How much honey is there?
Okay, pretty good. Now Adelina, number 5.
How many orange are there?
How many? How many orange are there? Okay, now Vladimir, number 6.
How much bread is there?
How much bread? Yes. Now Jose.
How many sausages are there?
Yes. How many sausages? Yes.
So,
Yes, that's a little bit tricky to pronounce. It's like to say sao, you say sa, and then you say gis, like this. Sao, sa, gis.
salsa is.
And all together? Okay. Yes. Like that. Jose, try it again. Sao,
So,
sa.
salsa use.
Yes, exactly. Okay, thanks. Now, continue with that one. Damari, number 8.
How much
How much?
mayonnaise is there?
Yes. Then let's see, Melvin.
How much sugar is there?
How much sugar is there? Yes. And let me ask. Rodrigo, number 10.
How many sandwiches are there?
How many? How many sandwiches are there? Okay, guys. So there are like the basic questions when you want to ask about the quantities that you classify how much and how many. But you also have another quantities that we can use to talk about countable and uncountable amounts. Okay, we have this. In this chart, if you have the pink points, like this one, it's because you can use it with both. If you only have one, it's because only belongs with countable or with uncountable nouns. Okay, let me ask Melvin, what happened with a lot of? Can I use it with both or just with one of them?
With a lot of, you can use with both.
Exactly, I can use it with both, with countable and uncountable. For example, and what does mean a lot? Okay, focus on this one. Let's see. This. Okay. A lot of. Okay. A lot of can be used with countable and uncountable. And it means a large quantity of something. When you have large quantities, big quantities, you can use a lot of. Let's see, Damari, help me to read this too.
Okay, there are a lot of sandwiches on the table.
Mhm.
There is a lot of rice in the bowl.
Yes, okay. And Jose, what is the difference between these two sentences? What is the difference? Because both we have a lot of.
The first sentence is countable.
It's yeah.
The second sentence is uncountable.
Yes, very good.
Is the difference.
Yes, that is the difference. And something else, what happened with verb to be?
Yes, the first plural and
Mhm.
singular.
Yes, exactly. The first one is plural and the number two is singular because it's uncountable, as you said. And we only have to focus on something. If you are talking about big quantities, it cannot be plural. It cannot be singular, just plural. If you talk about countable, it must be plural. You can say there are a lot of sandwich on the table. No, that would be in plural, like this example. So be careful with that and also with verb to be. Okay, now let's see the other two. You have many and much. Rodrigo, many. Can I use it with uncountable?
We can use with countable now. Only
Only
with count.
exactly. Only with countable. And let's see, Vladimir, what happened with much?
Well, with much, we only can use much when we talk about uncountable nouns.
Yes, exactly. With uncountable nouns. And both guys are the same or has the same use of a lot of. The difference is that one is for countable and the other is for uncountable. But you are talking about large quantities of something, big quantity of something. Then Adelina, help me with the two examples.
There are many sandwiches
Mhm.
on the table, and there is much rice in the bowl.
Okay, yes, exactly. One more time, we have many, and you cannot have singular nouns because it's a big quantity. It not can be just one, must be more than one. So that's why you have sandwiches in plural. Okay, so a lot of with both, many just with countable, and much with uncountable. Now, what happened with some? Let's see. Abby, can I use some with both of them or just with one?
With both of them.
Yes, with both. Exactly. And let's see. What does mean some? Let's see this one. Abby, help me to read.
This quantifier indicates a neutral quantity. Quantity?
Quantity?
Quantity, not big, not small, and it can be used with countable and uncountable nouns in affirmative sentence. There are some apples. there is some butter on the table.
Yes, well done. In this one, another, well, one more time, that will be, you only can talk about plural nouns. But you say some cannot be singular. In countable, should be plural. There are some apples, there are some bananas, there are some people, but should be plural. And there is some, remember, with uncountable, you cannot say are. So you use is. There is some butter on the table. Okay, Jose, can I use some with negative sentence? Let's see.
Yes, teacher. Tell me.
Can I use some with negative sentence?
No.
Exactly. No, you cannot use it. Just
I don't see there aren't some apples.
no, we cannot. Yes.
Yes.
Just guys with affirmative sentence. Why? Because we have another expression that is better if you want to talk about negative sentence. But some, there aren't some, no, it's not the correct one. Okay, now, what happens if you have small quantities? We have two specific expressions. We have few and a little. Adelina, can I use a few with uncountable?
No, only countable.
Only with countable. Okay. And now, Melvin, can I use a little with countable?
No, teacher. I can't.
No, you can't. Exactly. Just with uncountable. And that is, what does mean a few? A small quantities, a tiny quantity. And let's see. Vladimir, help me to read the two examples.
Okay, these quantifiers refer to small quantities. There are a few eggs in the fridge. There is a little sugar in my coffee.
Yes. There are a few, and there is a little sugar. Yes, exactly. And that's when you want to talk about something small. It's not big. It's the opposite of saying a lot of, many, and much. The opposite, a few and a little. Okay, now what happened with this one? Melvin. The next one. What happened with this?
Is for singular and plural, and just I can use this with countable noun.
Only with countable, exactly. And it's not for plural, it's for singular. When you say,
Also, sorry.
yeah, yes, it's only for singular, a or n.
Yes.
But why we cannot use it with uncountable, guys? Why not? When you say, if I show you this sentence, okay, there is one orange. And if I say there is an orange, it's the same.
Yes, it's the same.
It's the same, right? They are just synonyms that you can use, but it's exactly the same. And can I count orange? Can I count them?
Vowel.
No, the orange.
It is countable.
It's countable, exactly. But if I only talk about one, it's
Many
no, just one. That is singular. So that's why we say one for a. Well, that would be an orange. There is an orange, but it's a countable noun. But what happened if I show you this example? Imagine there is one water. Is possible?
No. No.
No, because water is
Uncountable.
it's uncountable. Exactly. Uncountable. So that's the reason why if you say there is an or a, that would be water, that's why it's the mistake, because it's exactly the same of the previous sentence. So that's why you cannot use a or n if you're talking about uncountable nouns, because you cannot count them. And if you say a or n, it's exactly the same when you say one. Okay, so that's
Okay,
why.
teacher.
Okay, pretty good. Now, Tamari, help me to read this. This means okay, Tamari.
This means one and they are used with singular countable nouns. There is a cookies in the heart. There is orange on the table.
Okay, continue. Uncountable nouns.
Uncountable nouns are only singular, but you cannot use a, and, or am with them because they are not countable. There is in the fridge,
Mm-hmm.
a water in the fridge.
Yes, you cannot say that one. Exactly. So that's why just with, remember guys, every single time, just with countable. With uncountable, it's impossible. Now, the last one in this chart, sorry, it's any. Any, okay. Any can be used with both, with countable and uncountable. It's similar to some. Okay, some was a neutral quantity. Any is when you don't have anything, nothing. You have zero elements of whatever, but it can be used with both. Give me a second. I want to show you this. Okay, this quantifier can be used in both type of sentence. You can ask questions and you can create negative sentence, but you cannot use it in positive sentence. Just questions and negative. If you have positive, it's not correct to use it. Okay, so don't forget that. With positive, no, we cannot use it. So this quantity is used in questions and in negative sentence. Be careful because there is a change in the meaning, depend if you have a question or if you have a negative statement. Okay, Abby, help me to read question. In questions.
In question, any refers to identify indefinite, no,
Yes, indefinite.
indefinite or unknown
Oh no.
quantity. Is there any bread? Do you have any carrots?
And this one is missing the question mark, sorry. Yes, so they are the type of sentence. You only want to know if I have bread or if I have carrots, but you don't care how many or how much bread do I have. Do you have any carrots? Maybe the answer could be yes, but could be 1, 2, 3, whatever. So it doesn't matter. So that's why you say a indefinite quantity. You don't care about the quantity. Now, in negative, it's completely different, the meaning. Let's see, Vladimir, help me to read in negative.
Okay, in negative, any express absence of or lack of something. There isn't any bread. I don't have any carrots.
So it means there is no bread and I have no carrots, any. So that's why. Express the absence or the lack of something. There isn't any bread. No one, not two, no three, nothing. And I don't have any carrots, 0 carrots. I don't have it. And every single time, depend if you use the auxiliary in simple present or the verb to be should be in negative. You cannot say there is any bread, not correct, because remember you cannot create positive sentence, no. So you say isn't, or I have any carrots, it's not correct. You have to use the auxiliary in simple present. You already know how to use it, and you say I don't have, because must be in negative. Okay, now let's see the next one. With countable nouns, we can use all these quantifiers. Jose, help me to read them. A few, many.
Okay, teacher. A few, many, several, a number of, a great number of, a majority of.
Okay, and we have these examples. Okay, continue. Let's see, Jose. Yes.
Example sentences. A majority of people says that blue was their favorite color. There are many cars parked on the road. Several birds are sitting in the tree.
Yes, exactly. So all of them, guys, a few, well, a few, many, several, a number of, a great number of, a majority of, every single time with countable nouns. Okay, thanks.
Teacher,
Okay. Yes, tell me.
what is the meaning of several and majority?
That would be to say this one, a majority of,
Okay.
and several is similar to say a lot. This.
Okay.
Okay, pretty good. Now let's see, Vladimir, help me with uncountable nouns. The
Okay.
quantifier.
Uncountable nouns, much, little, very little, a large quantity of, a bit, a great deal of.
Okay. If you say, give me a second, that would be little. It's like to say, how can I show you the difference between this? It's less than saying little. If you say very little, it's tiny than this one, than little. Imagine this. This is little, and if you say very little, it's like something like that. That's how you can compare it, but it's basically the same. Okay, now help me with examples, Vladimir. Okay.
Okay, I have so much work to do. I like a bit of cheese on my pasta. He put a little sugar in his coffee.
Okay, well done. So all of them, guys, with uncountable, much, little, very little, a large quantity of. As you can see, a large quantity of, you have it. The opposite is a great number of. You can use numbers with countables, but you cannot use numbers with uncountable. So that's why you say quantity instead of numbers. A large quantity of, a bit of, and a great deal of. Okay. And then it's missing some that you can use it with both. And Damari, help me to read. All.
Okay. Both.
Mhm.
All, a lot of, enough, more, most, less, no, none,
None? Uh-huh.
plenty of, some, any.
Yes, exactly. Some and any. All of them, you can use it with both of, with countable and uncountable. Damari, continue with the example.
Okay, there are a lot of fish in the pond. I ate some raisins at break time.
Mhm.
I have no sleep.
Last night. Okay, last night. So now I want to, I will share with you a link. We're going to have a practice on the Jamboard. So let me copy the link and there will be, we're going to do it together. So I want to see all of you working in the same activity. I'm not going to open the breakout rooms because I think it's not necessary. We will check it together in the same class. So that's why. So let me know if you can join into the Jamboard, please. And then I explain what you have to do. Okay, thanks. One of you, 2, 3. We are 9. Yes. Let me take the attendance. Okay, guys. So in the first part, you have to choose between many and much according to the sentence. Well, you have questions, positive, negative, the 3 type of sentence. So try to complete it in the first part. Okay, in page number 3, we have another exercise and you have more possible answers. You have countable, uncountable, and you have negative and positive sentence. You can, let's see, you can select between much, many, a lot of, a lot, lots of, sorry, and a few and a little too. Okay, so you can select any of the pictures and try to complete it. Okay, go ahead. Okay, guys, you also can complete page number 5, 4. We have more. Okay, yes. Okay, guys, let's see. Okay, let's see in number 1. Somebody help me to read number 1, 2, and 3.
I don't have much time.
Mhm. Much. That is the correct one. Okay. Number 2.
How many does this toy cost?
How many? But you are asking the price. How many does?
How much?
Yes, you have to change. That would be how much. How much does this toy cost? Because you don't have the specific coin or the specific bill, so it's money in general. So you say how much. Yes. Mhm. Now, the last one, number 3.
I don't have much put on my wife. I don't know what is the
The
pronunciation?
Willis.
Wheeler.
Willis. Yes, and that's these ones, they are Willis. When
Much.
it's raining, I don't have much spots on my Willis. Yes, spots are these little points that you have. They are spots. The yellow ones, they are spots.
Okay.
And Willis, the boots. Yes.
The book.
Yes, exactly. Okay, now Melvin, help me with number 4. Thank you, Damari.
There's not much happening today.
There's not much happening today. Okay, well done. Now help me with number 5 and 6. Melvin? Melvin with number 5 and 6.
Are there many children in the park?
Are there many? Yes. And what could be number 6? The pond has
Much frogs swimming in it.
much. No, we can count them. Has
Oh, the pond has many frogs swimming in it.
yes, many, because they are quite a big. So yes, you can count it. Yes, that will be many. Okay, now thank you, Melvin. Let's continue with Jose, number 7.
Okay, teacher. I don't have much money in my purse.
And what could be number 8, Jose?
A lot of the children's.
A lot of, that could be. And if I want to use much or many, which one? Many of or much of?
It's many of the children are wearing yellow coat.
Yes, that would be many of the children are wearing yellow coats. Yes. Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay. Now in the next exercise, we have different type of questions. So let's start with Abby. Help me with 1, 2, and 3.
We don't have much food left.
Much food.
Number 2, how many eggs should we use in this cake? And number 3, I have many aunts and uncles.
Yes, We can say many, but in this, that could be a lot of. Better. The best option, that could be I have a lot of. Number 2, yes, could have been many, yes. How many eggs? In number 1, any, we don't have any food left. Yeah, that could be any. Also, we don't have much. We don't have a lot. That could be another. Okay, yes, is that correct? Let's listen to Adelina. Tell me 4, 5, and 6.
And number 5, how many days are there in a month? And number 6, she doesn't eat much sugar.
Not sure, yes. And number 4, Adelina? What's missing number 4?
Number 4, how much cheese do you want in your sandwich?
Yes. Okay, guys. Now let's go back because of the time. Let's go back to this bar. And today we study how much, how many, and another expression that you can use as quantities if you don't want to say, or you cannot use numbers to count something. Tomorrow class, we're going to have the speaking class, so I will bring some activities to practice with the topic that we studied the previous days. Countable, uncountable, there is, there are, and of course today class. So guys, we're going to stop here for today class, and I hope to see you tomorrow too.
Okay, teacher, bye-bye. Good
Okay.
night.
Good night, teacher.
Bye.
Bye
Bye,
bye,
teacher.
take care.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you, you too. Bye bye.